Our survey found that 82% of African Americans support Black Lives Matter, compared to 64% of whites who say they did not support the movement. When asked whether Black Lives Matter encourages violence, the majority of African Americans, 78%, said no, while a majority of white Americans, 64%, said yes. When black folks use the term revolutionary, white America has largely freaked out.
I think you're right, Roland, that ultimately what we're seeing is a couple things. One, it seems like there's a deep misunderstanding of who this movement is, how this movement works and moves, and that's important for a couple of reasons. One, I think because it's used to create a foundation for increased state suppression, for increased state surveillance, and for skirting the law. And unfortunately, that has real impacts on people's lives. And so that kind of rhetoric, that kind of description, which is all over the place, to be quite honest with you, can be really dangerous for folks. The other thing that I just think is important to acknowledge is that many of our folks do want to see a fundamental transformation of the way in which this society works, the way in which we're able to participate in the decisions that impact our lives. And most people, not just black people, right, but most people want to live in a world that is safe and secure. And that is fundamentally a revolutionary idea. And I think that's important to say, right, that our folks are militant. Our folks are absolutely committed to making sure that we bring about a better world, not just for our future, but for our right now.
If you are a revolutionary, you're going to be militant and radical. But it seems in America, if you're a black revolutionary, you're evil. But if you are a white revolutionary, you're a founding father.